Hey everyone, welcome to Massachusetts Sports Central. In this Finalysis video, we will look at the now finally completed Kyrie Irving trade that sent Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, Ante Zizic, and the Nets' unprotected 2018 first-round pick and a 2020 second-round pick from Miami to Cleveland. So as most of us know, that second-round pick was not originally part of the deal, and the Cavs decided to come back and ask for more pieces after giving IT his physical. Danny Ainge did a good job in not caving in and giving up any major pieces to get the deal done. You heard a lot of rumors that they wanted to get something big like Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum or the Lakers pick that the Celtics got in trading down from the number 1 pick with Philly this past draft. He did a good job in not even giving up one of their own first-round picks, which should be pretty low the next several seasons, but are still first-round picks nonetheless. Okay, so Danny did a good job in not giving up much more than he was originally offering, but was he giving up too much to start? Looking at the trade, you see why both teams would be willing to do it. Kyrie had asked for a trade, and Cleveland was under pressure to trade him. And when you look at what some of the other trades this offseason we're getting, this offer looks much better than you might have expected. IT has been a great player in Boston, so that was an important piece for the Cavs to get since they're still a strong title contender, and a good player like Crowder helps them in the near term as well. Of course, the jewel of the trade for them is the Nets pick. They, as in the Nets, are not a good team, and that will undoubtedly be a pretty high pick next year. It of course could be the number 1, but they might be improved enough that it won't be that high, but top 5 is pretty likely and can't possibly be falling out of the top 10. They certainly have not improved enough where you would expect that. The other pieces like Zizic could develop, and a second-round pick can hit for sure, but those are more long shots that they hope they get lucky with. But that is always a possibility, so there is still value in those assets. So that is a lot to give up for one guy. However, that one guy is a top-end talent in the league and is only 25 and has 2 years left before he can opt out of his current contract. Obviously the Celtics are going in with the intention of getting him signed long-term after that, but as a minimum they get those 2 years. By the way, IT is in the last year of his contract, and we'll be looking for a new big contract this offseason, while being about 3 years older than Kyrie. So, assuming IT is mostly healthy, I think that the trade might be mostly a wash for the upcoming season, but would say Boston will be the clear winner in 2018-2019 season. And then after that, it will depend on how some of these other things shake out. Obviously, if Kyrie leaves at that point, it would be hard to say that Boston won, over the long haul, no matter what else happens. If they do secure Kyrie, then you need to see what happens with the Cavs. So if they end up with the number 1 overall pick and get a player as good as Kyrie was when they took him first overall, they probably still would win the overall in the trade. If they end up with a lower top 10 pick and get a decent player that falls, below all-star level, Boston probably wins. That is unless they do catch lightning in a bottle with Zizic or that second-round pick. Of course, since that pick won't even happen until 2020, that player would have to be unusually good for a second-round guy for it to change people's opinion of the trade, since most of the other questions we're saying will have already been mostly answered by then. Excuse me. So those are the facts and some analysis of what will influence how the trade will be perceived in the future. But going into it, does it feel like it's a good move by the C's? Okay, so I'll start by saying that I loved IT and hate to see him go. However, he and Kyrie had similar seasons last year, and that was as good as you can expect from IT. While Kyrie didn't exceed his past performances by as much, and as a guy just entering his prime years, it is possible he could improve even more. You can also see the possibility as Brad Stevens is a damn good coach and will hopefully unlock his full potential the same way he did with Isaiah. It's also tough to see Crowder leave, as he is a solid player that has, one of the best contracts in the NBA. Um, but he's not that young either, and while a nice player, he's not at all a star. The Nets pick was a huge asset to give up, but one reason for Danny to acquire so much draft capital was to be able to flip it for top end players when the opportunity presented itself. Making those types of big trades worked out before, like sending a good and popular player in Al Jefferson with several other guys and 2 first-round picks, including the 6th overall to the Timberwolves for KG. And then they also sent 2 good but not great players in Wally Szczerbiak and Delonte West, as well as Jeff Green prior to the start of his rookie season as the 5th overall pick for Ray Allen and Big Baby Davis, giving the C's 3 key components to that 2008 title team and 2010 Eastern Conference Championship team. So, my overall feeling on this trade is that I hate to see IT go, but think that Kyrie will be the better player in the long run, and that this move, along with the Gordon Hayward signing, will make the team strong this season and definitely better for the following season. And if they sign Kyrie long term, they should be a strong contender in the East for many years to come. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and share the videos, and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on social media. Facebook and Twitter are both at MA Sports Central. Thanks, and we will see you soon.